My friend, this one definitely is. Something just happened that's leaving the entire Raider Nation in shock. 3 strategic moves were made at once, and a longtime NFL name has just returned to the Las Vegas radar. It's the kind of decision no one saw coming, and that could completely change the dynamic of the roster. I managed to get some hot, exclusive behind-the-scenes information that hasn't yet appeared on the major portals. But before I tell you everything, if you're really compelled, subscribe and activate the bell, because what I'm about to reveal now is going to be a firecracker and could shake up the season before the first snap. Changes are inevitable in football, but some of them can catch even the most prepared players by surprise. This is the case for the Las Vegas Raiders, who have recently faced a whirlwind of events that have shaken the times, from the unexpected suspension of one of their top receivers to a rapid trade movement to try to fill that void. The season opener is getting closer, and the team needs to act quickly. One big development, the arrival of veteran Philip Dorsett and the impact that Amari Cooper's departure could have on the roster. It didn't take long for the impact to be felt. Amari Cooper, one of the most experienced receivers of the season, announced his retirement, leaving the Raiders in an unexpected position. Cooper was recently acquired and has already proven himself to be a veteran of great importance, being one of the few significant presences in a very young receiving corps. His sudden departure took everyone by surprise, creating a wealth of experience and leadership on the roster. For the Raiders, the urgency to fill this vacancy has never been greater. With Cooper out of commission, the Raiders need to find someone who can bring a player with so many seasons in the NFL to the table. While Justin Shorter was quickly promoted from practice squad to the main roster, this wouldn't be the definitive solution. Shorter, with his imposing 6 feet 4 inches, 1.93 meters, stature, has been something of a trial in several roles, including tight end. However, the signing of Philip Dorsett is a truly eye-catching move. At 32 years old, Philip Dorsett may no longer be the explosive player he was when he was drafted in the first round of the 2015 Indianapolis Colts, but his experience and know-how could be exactly what the Raiders need right now. Dorsett has played for the Patriots, Seahawks, Jaguars, Texans, Broncos, and most recently, the Falcons. His last stint with the Broncos in 2023 was a low-key one, but his longevity in the league speaks for itself. Now, at 32, he returns to the NFL on a practice-time contract with the Raiders. This is a significant move. By adding Dorsett to the practice squad, the Raiders gain a veteran who can be called upon to help supplement the depth on the roster. While he isn't expected to be an immediate solution for the starting role, Dorsett has a key role. He could step in at any time, provide strategic support, and perhaps even be promoted to the starting lineup, depending on how the offense develops. The big question now is, what does this mean for the Raiders' offense? With Cooper out and Dorsett in practice, the depth of the receiver group takes a particular hit. Jacoby Myers now becomes the primary backup at the position, but will he be enough to lead the group? Dorsett's signing could be seen as an attempt by the Raiders to maintain a safety net while they look for more permanent alternatives. Furthermore, Dorsett could be crucial in helping develop the younger receivers of the season, such as Trey Tucker and Keelan Cole, providing the necessary experience they so desperately need in crucial moments. However, a temporary solution isn't what the Raiders want long-term. While Dorsett is a welcome addition to the practice squad, Las Vegas may need to look to the market for another receiver who can be a consistent threat downfield. Cooper was a significant loss, and if the Raiders want to make a splash this season, they need more stability at wide receiver. While roster movement is still fresh, the Raiders' focus should be on another important issue: what awaits the season opener against the New England Patriots. The team now needs to navigate these changes as they prepare for a crucial matchup. The big question is, will the Las Vegas offense be effective without Cooper, or will this overhaul have a greater impact than expected? Dorsett's arrival may be a foundation, but the Raiders need more to strengthen their offense. Geno Smith, now the starting quarterback, will play a key role in integrating all these new elements. He'll have to adapt to a new offensive system with different passing game elements, and the Raiders still need to find the necessary chemistry. This transaction was just the beginning, and more changes could happen before the season opener. The coming weeks will be crucial to see whether Dorsett can become a cornerstone of the offense, or if the Raiders will make further adjustments. The 2025 season is about to begin, and the Las Vegas Raiders face a major challenge right away, facing the New England Patriots in the regular season opener. One of the biggest points of interest for fans will be the Raiders' defensive line, which will be put to the test against the Patriots' offensive line, which underwent reinforcements in the offseason. The Raiders know that, to be successful, it will be crucial to generate constant pressure on the quarterback and stop the opponent's passing game. But with the revamped defense, will the Raiders be able to handle it? The Raiders' defense, while still under construction, has its technical strength in the defensive line. Max Crosby, the team's star player, is the star of this unit. After an injury-plagued 2024 season, Crosby returns fully healthy and motivated to reclaim his place as one of the league's top threats. At his peak, Crosby is capable of wreaking havoc on the opposing offensive line, a true nightmare for any quarterback. Along Alongside Crosby, the Raiders have Malcolm Kuntz and Thomas Booker, who have excelled in practice. Kuntz, in particular, has shown improvement, and his explosiveness has been a key asset for the Raiders. He was highlighted in the preseason and has already shown he can be a difference maker this season. Booker, on the other hand, is known for his intelligence and strength, and his presence on the defensive line promises to be crucial in neutralizing the Patriots' attack. While the Raiders' defensive line promises to be a strength, the New England Patriots have made a point of improving their quarterback protection. The biggest addition this offseason was left tackle Will Campbell, a first-round pick in the 2025 draft. Campbell's arrival is an attempt to give rookie Drake May, the Patriots' new starting quarterback, more time to make decisions and execute with greater confidence. While Campbell is a key addition, the Patriots' offensive line is still not unbeatable. In 2024, New England ranked among the worst in the NFL when it came to quarterback protection, allowing pressure on nearly 36% of dropbacks. Even with Campbell, there are holes to exploit, and the Raiders know Max Crosby and company have the ability to generate that pressure. The Raiders are expected to capitalize on this vulnerability. Las Vegas's defensive unit needs to be aggressive, oriented at all times, and make him feel uncomfortable in the pocket. Patrick Graham, the Raiders' defensive coordinator, has already praised his players' progress and chemistry, and now it's time to test that improvement on the field. This game against the Patriots will be the Raiders' first major opportunity to show whether their defensive line can truly be a cornerstone of their defense. If Crosby and his defensive line mates can generate consistent pressure, they can not only take May out of the game, but also bring a rhythm that unbalances the Patriots' offense. Graham has been focusing on making his defense more aggressive, but the responses he gets in the first few games of the season will be crucial. Furthermore, this matchup will be a chance to see how the Raiders' defense performs under new leadership. Patrick Graham has implemented a more dynamic and versatile system, and how he plans to exploit the weaknesses of New England's experienced line could be a game changer. It will be interesting to see how the coordinator plans to distribute responsibilities among the defenders to generate the necessary pressure. In a game like this, control of the line of scrimmage is everything. If the Raiders can dominate the Patriots' offensive line, pressuring May and limiting his time to make decisions, they will have a great chance of coming away with the victory. However, if New England's offensive line proves stronger than expected, the Raiders may struggle to generate the necessary pressure. With the Raiders' recent roster changes, including the signing of Amari Cooper, the signing of Philip Dorsett, and the significant challenge the defense will face against the Patriots' strengthened offensive line, how do you think these moves will impact the team's performance in the season opener? Will the offensive additions and the strength of the defensive line be enough to overcome the adversity and start the season on the right foot? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Raiders news.